Hello there, and welcome back to Friend Donkey Plays SmackDown Universe Mode.
What is up?
I'll tell you what's up, Jose. Hell of a main event this week on SmackDown.
Yeah,
Bar
main
Rock
event
Lesnar.
Brock.
Bar Rock Lesnar.
Hell of a week, I think,
Hell
personally.
of a week, yeah, for the go-home show ahead of SummerSlam.
Yep.
Gonna hop straight into it with a simulation of Pretty Deadly or Pretty Doily against the Creed brothers.
Pretty doily, yeah. Yeah, just a bit of an exhibition from the tag division. Imperium have run roughshod, so let's see just what the others can do when they don't have to face Imperium.
And the winners are Pretty Doily, looking to get
Pretty
back to some
doily.
winning ways.
Dusting off the cobwebs.
Work experience for young Ilya Dragunov continues.
He certainly does. Against the one and only Miz.
The A-lister. After a kind of lackluster showing in the Battle Royale from The Miz.
Yeah, he hasn't made an impact since we brought him over to SmackDown.
Very true. We've seen Ilya Dragunov in quite a lot of tag team action recently, as he's been on the job learning with the remainder of Imperium.
Yes. Well, Gunther is still missing. Still nothing heard back about
Still
Gunther.
AFK.
Yeah.
This week, Kaiser and Vinci are just watching him from the outside and see how he gets on in singles competition.
Yeah, letting him lead the way as he does his best Gunther impression.
Needs more red trench coat, though.
Yes, yeah. He's got the colours wrong.
If Vinci still
least...
hasn't got the memo about the wardrobe.
No, he's a bit out of touch. But at least his coat is somewhat, salvageable, unlike this man's coat.
It's neon lime green monstrosity.
It's a bit much.
He looks like a Tutti Frutti.
I used to love Tutti Fruttis.
What a throwback sweet.
I know. I just still think he looks like a Hivers vest on steroids. It's like it's a Hivers, if a Hivers vest grew.
And wore shades.
And wore shades, yeah. Right, here we go.
Off to the races.
Ilya kind of needs to put on a good show.
Already channeling the spirit of Gunther with some chops.
Yeah, you can see the spit flying off of Mrs. face. Ilya got something to prove here, I think.
Yeah.
He's they lost both their tag matches.
Yeah, that he was involved with. So
which
the watchful eyes of Imperium.
Yes. He has cost Imperium a title defense, as they will go up against the Street Profits at SummerSlam. So I think he's going to have to make a bit of amends here.
Well, he's coming out the gates swinging and making a good start for it.
He certainly is. There's the instincts, the veteran instincts of Miz rolling out the ring, but
Dragunov having none of it.
He is not giving him room to breathe, proving that he can be part of Imperium.
I'd about to say the Miz has yet to get a successful shot in. He's landed one successful punch. Going to the fireman's carry, getting back into the ring. Miz gets some offense in.
Now, if you're Miz, are you worried about Imperium on the outside?
Yes and no. Yes, in the sense that they are a bloody good tag team and could threaten at any moment. But no, in the sense that if you know anything about Imperium, they're unlikely to interfere in the match itself because they do like to do things relatively by the book.
Show their dominance without cheating.
Yes.
I understand that. Miz, however, not a stranger to a bit of
rule bending.
Yeah. Rule massaging, we call it.
Not to be confused with earth bending or water bending or fire bending. Rule bending.
Steel bending.
Long ago, the four nations of Imperium lived together in harmony. And everything changed when Brock Lesnar attacked.
Yes. Brock coming out the sky like a comet.
Only the Miz.
Well, Ilya Dragunov stepping up to maybe bring back Gunther. Ilya, obviously the least tanned of all the men in the ring right now, quite pale.
Really is like a jeweler's colour chart of skin tones going on.
How long have you been out in the sun? Please refer to the chart.
He's been to Fantastic in Bolton.
Miz and Dragunov back on the outside now. Miz really letting these counts go long.
We can get some offense in on the young upstart Dragunov. Miz is a very decorated champion, or decorated superstar in and of his own right.
The Miz, yes, very much so.
Yeah.
It seems that Dragunov started strong, but maybe the younger athlete giving too much at the beginning, not holding enough back for the long game.
Too much, too young, too fast.
Exactly. That was a much more succinct way of saying what I said. As Miz picks up the win.
Imperium not happy with that.
No, Ilya Dragunov. That's 3 in a row for Ilya Dragunov now, not showing the winning spirit that Imperium is known for.
No, work experience not going well for young Dragunov.
Certainly not.
He may find his probation period put on hold.
Yes. Imperium very unhappy with that loss.
Chastising him on the outside of the ring as The Miz celebrates his victory. After the poor showing of the Battle Royale, Miz needed to come out strong there. And a win is a win. It's always good.
Yep. All you need is to get that momentum. And maybe this is Miz's momentum.
This is Miz's moment.
Right. And now we have a bit of a tag match coming up.
Dakota Kai and Bayley, after their tag team blunder, mishap, miscommunication last week.
Well, we're still not sure what happened there. It looked like Bayley had every opportunity to break up the pin last week from Io Sky, and from our opinion, it looked like she decided not to. But you never, these things can happen in the moment. Things can change.
And again, the second week in a row, Bayley deciding to come out separately from Dakota Kai here.
Yes. Ever since Io Sky left Damage Control, it seems like there's been a bit of a dissension in the ranks all round.
Yeah, the rift only getting stronger getting wider rather, between the members of Damage Control.
But this tag match, a perfect opportunity for the two to mend their broken friendship. I was going to say mend their broken hearts, but I was like, that's not it. That's not it at all.
I was going to let you talk yourself into a corner there, Hose.
Yeah. Thanks for that. Just throw down the rope once I've finished.
Dakota Kai coming out to join the champion.
Well, let's see how they work together. And their opponents, not... well, Dana Brooke is very new, but Asuka, not a stranger to competition against Bayley.
Very true. I mean, Asuka sees an opportunity to get into the ring against Bayley and get some momentum against the champion. She's going to take it. They have a storied history on SmackDown. But Dana Brooke, again, we've seen with some upset victories again. So,
yes, most notably beating Rhea Ripley for her spot in the Money in the Bank.
Yes. So all 4 of these women, maybe with the exception of Dakota Kai, with some form of pedigree behind them.
Yes.
Kai is the one who could really use some momentum here and to get back on the same page as the champion.
Indeed, I think that might be where it stems from. That, Bayley's the champion. It's hard to have a champion in amongst a group of others who are all hungry for the title. At the end of the day, you're hungry for the title regardless of who your friends are.
'Cause I'm hungry for the title.
Indeed. Dana Brooke having none of it.
Immediately tagging in Asuka. Yeah. Is that the game plan?
That one move was enough for me. I think I'll
bring in Asuka to fight Bayley because we've not seen that before.
Yeah.
Big suplex there from the champ.
Bayley and Asuka mixing up as they always do. Good matches from these two normally.
Yeah, Steady pair of hands.
Indeed. Bailey now been the champion for a while and goes for the tag. Dakota Kai doesn't. I think last week did more than we think.
Dakota Kai appears to have teleported into the abyss there.
Yeah. Looks as though Bailey's going to be forced to finish this match on her own.
Interesting. Clearly Kai was not happy at Bailey's lack of action last week, and maybe this is
didn't even want
her way of showing it.
Didn't even want to get involved in the match at all. Just, you know what, done. And like you said, we saw Bailey come out to her own music. Maybe she's tired of Bailey coming out first.
Very true. Definitely some dissension in the ranks here with Damage Control.
Indeed.
Well, we have a 2-on-1 handicap match now here.
Yeah, Bailey getting a taste of her own medicine. Obviously, she subjected Io Sky last week to that match.
As Dana Brooke does that.
Does that again, and not sure what she's up to right now. And obviously, with Io Sky's victory last week, she was given the opportunity to fight Bailey at SummerSlam for the title.
Yes. So we will be seeing the title on the line at the pay-per-view.
This is not going to be good for Bailey to have to suffer a handicap match the night before the title defense.
Very true. I mean, it could be great momentum going into the event if she manages to somehow get the win here.
Definitely.
But the numbers are not on her side.
We did see it last week. It is possible to get the win.
Very true. But even without the win, or even if she does win, it's going to take a physical toll on her.
Indeed. And an emotional toll. Dakota Kai, who she thought she had in her corner, has now abandoned her.
Well, could it be self-inflicted? You know, Bailey deciding not to break up the pinfall last week.
Cutting the loose weight. The dead weight. Shedding some pounds.
In comes Asuka.
Asuka now.
Big whip to the corner.
Whipped into the corner. Yeah, it could be Bailey's way of separating herself. Maybe she thinks she's better than the rest of Damage Control.
You think you're better than me? Stomping a mud hole on Asuka.
Going for the pin. Not
enough to put one from Asuka.
Simple stomp isn't going to put Asuka away.
You've got to think at this point Asuka will have Bailey's offense well and truly scouted.
Oh, without a doubt.
Same from Bailey to Asuka. As Asuka... Oh, another one count. These two, they're not having it.
Quick pins and quick kicks. Dana Brooke now, and this is where the advantage is showing. As Bailey tires, the other two can just keep going. Well, I say Bailey
the big
tires,
Bailey to Bailey suplex.
Yeah, clearly not tired enough.
Showboating.
Dana Brooke, on the other hand, looks asleep.
Knocked the hell out as Bailey locks in the submission, drags her down to the mat.
Asuka decides enough is enough.
The difference maker.
Yeah.
And that'll be the numbers game, not in Bailey's favour. It's always been in her favour, really, with Damage Control in play. You know, there being 2 or 3 of them.
Liking a taste of her own medicine here.
It's the first time that she's had to lash out on her own, really.
She now takes it to Dana Brooke in the corner.
Stomping a mud hole.
Ooh, I'm walking it dry.
What?
That's like a bit of classic. Shouting at Dana there. Dropping a big knee across the throat of Dana Brooke.
As the referee watches on intently.
I mean, he looks like he's spaced out completely.
Yeah.
Bailey
drops it very close to the ropes. Does Dana Brooke have the ring awareness? But Asuka just decides to take out the ref.
Hey, the ref can't count if he's unconscious.
Very true.
Bailey not happy about that, going after Asuka now. Asuka,
As
what are
a
you talking
game
about?
of
She was in the
tag has
corner.
broken out. As Asuka
Asuka
chases around the ring.
just pretends like she was been in the corner the whole time. It's Dana Brooke now. Goes for a
Does that
patented
again.
spin. That
It
is
worked
her
so
only
well the
offense
first.
in this. That's all she's done in this match is that spin. And it's only worked 2 out of the 3 times.
I mean, it's no wonder she got fired from WWE, but she's not fired in our world.
Not in my universe.
Not in my world.
Bailey dropping an elbow on Asuka there. Bailey very much holding her own here.
Proving that she is a fighting champion.
Ooh.
As she drops
This
Asuka to the mat, will Dana
could be
Brooke
it.
manage to break up a pinfall with a spin? Nope.
Nope. Quick stomp to the ankle seems to do.
The
Be all
Dana
she
Rooney.
needs.
Bailey to
Dana
belly
Rooney.
suplex.
Could this be it?
Brooke
Dana
has
Brooke
it
again.
scouted. You got to think,
Bailey
had it
putting
not
up-
been for the numbers game, Bailey would likely have this match won.
Very much so. I mean, here we go again. Asuka just
Another
not
slam.
getting back up. Dana Brooke back in. Another break.
The frustration sets in.
Definitely. I mean, that's what, 3 close pins. If it weren't for Dana Brooke, you got to think Bailey would have had it by now. As Asuka makes the interesting decision to tag in Dana.
Yep. As the fight spills to the outside by the commentary.
Hard clothesline to Bailey. Another good, strong clothesline. Bit of shouting.
To me, or does Dana Brooke look like she's dressed like a minion? Very yellow.
Very minion-esque.
Yeah.
Minion colour scheme, I'd say.
Or a banana in pyjama.
Ah, no. We'd need a bit more white in there for bananas and pyjamas.
Very true. Be good if she goes up the stairs, wouldn't it?
Well, usually they're coming down the stairs, but
Exactly.
what
She's
you
Dana
mean.
Brooke. She does things in reverse.
she spins.
She goes
like
for
a
the
banana.
pinfall. 2 count on Bailey.
Picks up a 2. Bailey's starting to slow now.
Yeah.
Feeling the effects of the 2-on-1. Dana waiting in the wing.
Looking for a big suplex. Bailey has it scouted and reverses.
The champ is not going down easy, showing why she is the champ.
The champ is here.
No,
Bailey
she's over
Cena.
there.
Running bulldog there from Dana Brooke. She looks for the cover.
That's a 1, a 2, and a 3. Numbers too much for the champion there. Dana Brooke with a pinfall victory over the champion as well.
Yes. Nice of Asuka to let her have a turn.
Yeah, very nice.
Momentum somewhat stunted there for Bailey. I mean, a strong display from Bailey, not going to lie, after she was unceremoniously dumped by Dakota
If you're
Kai.
Io Sky, you've got to be thinking about this weekend rather interestingly.
Yes. With your sights well and truly set on the champion.
Yeah, and more. I think it's time for our main event.
Main event. What are you feeling, Jose? Watch this one, or are we simulating?
Let's have a watch.
Bit of a tag team week this week.
Yeah. Get us set for the
upcoming
SummerSlam
festivities. The biggest party of the summer in January.
Oh. But yeah, let's get into this as we watch a bit more Brock.
The reigning and defending WWE champion. After
First time we'll see him in action since he became the champion.
Since he wrenched that title away from the ring general.
And boy did he.
Yes.
So much so that no one has seen Gunther since.
Conspicuous by his absence, but Brock
Indeed.
has been also absent, but still willing to show that he can rock up on occasion and show that he can still go.
Yeah, he came out last week to almost taunt Tyler Bate over his loss.
Indeed.
And
he's clearly had a bit of a word backstage with the Intercontinental Champion Kevin Owens. They decided to have a little bit of a champions tag team this week.
Classic champ versus challenger tag team, which it's good for. Got to build that momentum going into the weekend.
Yes, momentum could be built by the challengers, could be lost by the challengers. There's mentally a lot to be won and gained for a lot of people in this match.
Now, I know what you're all thinking at home. Tyler Bate, obviously going up against Kevin Owens. Well, I'm going to surprise you. He is indeed #1 contender for the World Championship that held by Brock.
Well and truly earned that spot as well.
Very much so.
Fought his way into the division, seized the opportunities when he had them. Not like this guy who just hasn't acted on the opportunities, really.
Maybe squandered his opportunities within the world title picture, but within the Intercontinental is showing great promise.
Winning a Battle Royale last week,
Yep. Against surprising newcomer Grayson Waller.
Yeah, very strong display from Waller last week. But Cody needing to stamp his dominance as deciding to start the match with a little bit of a teaser.
Yes.
SummerSlam, Bar Rock, and Tyler Bate as he's taken to Suplex City.
Yeah, almost.
Just how strong is the big strong boy is the question.
He's strong, but is he strong enough? Is he Brock strong?
That's a different level.
Yeah, I mean, Brock is a genetic gorilla, let's be fair. Look at that man.
As Brock decides to just take on the team on his own, Kevin Owens can put his feet up.
I'm glad Kevin Owens brought a book to the ring with him tonight.
Makes a change to bringing his vast array of intercontinental titles.
Yes, yeah. We have finally gone down to one title. Our illustrious GM did force Kevin Owens to pick his favourite and to stick with it.
Yep. Just come up with a different belt design each week. Oh, boff and bang from Tyler Bate there into a big drop kick.
Beautiful. Bate now good showing against the Intercontinental Champion here. Maybe trying
almost
to...
taunting Brock.
Oh.
Stuns him.
Off the apron. Now, an upset here would be great momentum for the challengers going into SummerSlam.
You've got to think, in this match type, given their history, Brock arguably is the least experienced of tag matches.
He doesn't play well with people.
Yeah, with others.
Yeah.
Cody had numerous successes with his time in Legacy.
Yep.
We had Tyler Bate, part of Mustache Mountain. Hey, don't laugh, they're a brilliant tag team from the Black Country. And
Rhodes,
Kevin Owens, very strong history of tag team success with Sami Zayn.
But he's with an untested tag partner in Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar is not Sami Zayn.
Nope.
As Cody with the tope suicida to the outside.
Cody putting on a lovely show here against the Intercontinental Champion.
Crowd getting their money's worth this evening.
Certainly. This is a very large main event for the go-home show. Now, you've got to think, you can't put too much into this because you've got to match them on Sunday. But at the same time, you can't afford to lose this and lose momentum. As Cody goes for the cover there.
Cody deciding to target Brock Lesnar. Was trying to weasel his way back into the World Championship picture.
You take out the World Champ and the Intercontinental Champion has to take notice.
Very much the same the other way round as well. A pin over the IC Champion could make Brock's eyes widen. But the tag team offense from Bate and Rhodes. Bate just decides to flip. Just cause,
you just launch Brock into the air. Might as well show off before he does.
Before Brock just steamrolls him. Yeah, sit down.
Oh, it's a shame he's not Russian. I will break you now.
He could be Russian. Look at that hairdo.
He could
Brock
be any nation he wants.
Lesnarovich.
I'm not going to argue with him.
The Bear Jew.
What's that, Brock? You're from the Ivory Coast? Yep, not a problem. Brock now.
Brock with the high-risk offense. No, thinks better of it.
Yep, save
And it's
that
just
for the pay-per-views,
instead-
Brock.
Oh, Cody calling his bluff.
Cody, he knows what he's doing in these tag matches. Brock looking for attack.
That wasn't the most stealthy of attacks from Brock Lesnar there. As Kevin with a big running DDT. Has Kevin seen the tag? Has Kevin seen the tag?
He has, but he probably should have paid a bit more attention.
He just decided to turn his back on his opponent, almost out of disrespect.
Indeed.
With running
Again, Cody,
scent on there.
Cody's not made the splash that he was hoping to, and we were all hoping him to. So maybe Kevin Owens just doesn't think he's much of a threat. Hasn't got what it takes to get it done.
A lot of rope offense here, this match. People being bounced off the ropes as Cody looks to hit the crossroads on Kevin
Brock
Owens.
nowhere to be seen.
Could this be a pin over the Intercontinental Champion?
It is.
Cody
picks up the win.
Big momentum going into SummerSlam.
Match. Yeah, speaking of SummerSlam, before we go tonight, the illustrious GM has been in contact, and he has informed me that the match between Io Sky and Bayley for the Women's Championship has now been made a triple threat and will include Dakota Kai.
Yes, with hopefully they can settle their differences in the ring and let bygones be bygones and just...
A huge win for the challengers and some huge news when it comes to the women's division.
Developments all round. A lot to happen at SummerSlam. Some threads to dissolve.
Yes, a huge, huge night.
I look forward to Cody versus Kevin for the IC Championship. And Tyler Bates, the man on your left, will be taking on
Brock
Lesnar. Solid night of SmackDown.
Definitely so.
Well, join us back here next time out, where we will be at the biggest party of the summer in January.
F5ing a shark into the frozen sea.
Catch you then.
Bye.